right, another quick one. We getting it in real quick, and I'll be back with free agent spotlights and hopefully a live show later on, man. But I appreciate everybody for checking in. Motor City Sports Talk. Antonio Brown is officially on the trading block, and I heard from some source that you only can maybe get him for a third round. But I'm going to tell you, man, if the Lions really want to get Antonio Brown, I'm not in favor of getting a 30, 31-year-old receiver. But one thing about Antonio Brown, he keeps himself in excellent shape. And he's a really good hard worker, man. Great worker in the offseason. I seen him working out with Cam Newton, Jim Jones, and he's a workout warrior. So he had longevity. He ain't one of those big tall receivers that get toe up. You know, he got a small frame, protect himself. Great route runner. You know, a lot of things that kind of point towards him having maybe somewhat of a Jerry Rice longevity. I think he got some of those things. So if you are one of the people that want the Lions to go for Antonio Brown, I'm going to tell you a sweet deal how they can get it, or how they can get Antonio Brown. But let's chop it up, man. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella real quick, man, while I can squeeze one in. I would go, all right, they said third rounder. I say Marvin Jones in the third, you know, see what the Steelers say. They don't say nothing, you know, if they don't like that, I'll go Marvin Jones in the second. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe a future fourth or fifth round pick. That's how I'm rocking out. That's what I will offer them. No Kenny Galladay, no Kerryon Johnson, no Darius Slay, no none of the key components that we got on the team right now. I would go Marvin Jones in the second. It's the most that I would go with a future fourth or fifth round pick. That's what I will offer them, and I think that deal can get done as soon as possible because they be getting back a really good receiver in Marvin Jones, somebody that can stretch the field, somebody can play the slot a little bit, good route runner, good hands. You'll be getting back a player that ain't making a ton of money. They ain't gonna break the cap. You'll give Ben Roethlisberger a good receiver. See, I say Marvin Jones because the Lions been talking about getting rid of Marvin Jones because I think he been one of those guys that been revolting against Matt Patricia. And I don't know how much that's true, but that's what I've been hearing behind the scenes. But that's what I would give up. You know what I'm saying? I know people say second round draft pick, we need that. But at the end of the day, you got Antonio Brown. Okay? You got Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? That he can play the slide, he can play the outside. Then, if you want to, you can bring back Golden Tate, or you can bring back another free agent receiver, or you might can get Marquise Brown in the third or fourth round. You know what I'm saying? But I really would try to push that Marvin Jones in the third and maybe a future fourth or fifth next year. That's what I really try to push. You know, and I want them to go after Marquise Brown, his cousin. You know what I'm saying too? Even if they do or don't get Antonio Brown, because if he hurt his foot, you know what I'm saying, he dropping the draft, you got to take chances on guys like that. They took chances on Ryan Burroughs and Crazy Titus Young, which we didn't know he was crazy at the time. But I like to see them take a chance on the guy that dynamic, with or without getting Antonio Brown. But they want to make a splash, man, you go get Antonio Brown, man. Him and Kenny Galladay would be real nice together. And Brandon Powell, you get some security in free agency, get you a nice free agent receiver to go with them. Ain't got to be nothing extravagant or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you look at Demaryius Thomas if he heal up. You know, he just got into a bad car accident, though, man. I'm praying for that brother, man. I always like Demaryius Thomas, his story with his mom going to prison and stuff. If you don't know that story, look it up. Or get you a nice veteran receiver you can build up with. But, you know, if you would get Antonio Brown, I go Marvin Jones in the third. And then they try to play hardball. I say, okay, I'll give you a second and a fourth or a fifth next year. A fifth next year, you got to go low and see. And they might go ahead and take it and get that thing done because that thing has got toxic. But the reason why I don't want Antonio Brown is a little bit because of the age, but I rationalize why you can take him because he's a hard worker. He got a lot of attributes that say he'll age well with route running, being able to go on the inside, play on the outside. And I think his fiery attitude might get Matthew Stafford amped up. But my whole thing about not getting him is the antics. You already know the antics, and then his age and his price. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, what better way to replace Megatron with Antonio Brown? But in addition to that, you know what I'm saying, I would try to get Odell first. You know what I'm saying? He should have been here already, but I try to get Odell first. But if it don't work out, you know, as far as, Odell, then I'll try to get Antonio Brown. But I don't want Antonio Brown. I'm just going to be clear. But if they want to make a push for Antonio Brown, they really want to go for it, you know, bring some veterans, corners in, or DBs in, then, you know what I'm saying, then that's how we can rock out. But guess what? Motor City Sports Talk. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Appreciate it, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about the deal and what you'll be willing to offer for Antonio Brown if you want Antonio Brown. Motor City Sports Talk. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.